Hello, family and friends. Welcome to Raw Radio 513, hosted by your boy Westside Gregory. Okay, now today is about Pepsi. Okay, so I don't know if y'all know what's been going on in the news as far as Pepsi, but they done laid off like 100 plus people, like with no notice or anything. It was just you go to work, you come back. You go to work, you show up, and then your job is not there anymore. Like, so that's what's going on. Like, if you can, like, just close your eyes one time, right? And think about, you done worked hard for everything that you got. You'd have been on this job for 10, 15 years. 5 years is a long time in dedication, if you ask me, on the job. But you've been there all this time, and then you go to work the next day, and then boom, your job, they telling you to leave your job. You ain't able to talk or ask any questions, and on top of you leaving your job, they having you escorted by the police as if you done something wrong or you was involved into a criminal act. So with that being said, this Pepsi company, it's like it's devastating, man. And like on the last one, like because I got two of them up, like as far as two news clips, but on the last one, man, I kind of felt bad like for this guy, man. Like you could actually see him, tearing up, like he is not the same from when he started that conversation with the news anchor, man. Like, this is lies we talking about. Like, if you can, like, just imagine you, like, getting the house, and this job is paying for your house, this job paying your utility bills, your mortgage and everything, your car note and everything. Man, boom, it's just gone. Can you, like, just imagine the mental state process that's going on with these people, man. Like, this is also a mental health awareness thing, because after so long, what are you going to do? Like, you'd have had this job, you'd have had that. Okay, you go to unemployment, but that still ain't the same benefits. But and they closed on without notice. Yes, it could be a lawsuit. It's a lawsuit, and I'm sure something is going to happen, but to what extent, I don't know. But y'all, let's get into these clips real quick. Listen closely, man, and feel their pain. Like, this can happen to anybody, anywhere. And for Pepsi to do this, I'm letting y'all know now, it's a whole food chain of stores and big names that just shutting down. Even like Pepsi, all the way to Frisch's and things like that, like hundreds of Frisch's restaurants closing down. So with that being said, it's a chain reaction. Okay, so let's get into this, man. Let's get into this.
Grown men and women crying because they don't know where to get their next check. It's sad. It hurts.
Now at 5:30, dozens of people finding themselves suddenly out of a job after Pepsi abruptly closed its only Chicago area plant. As WGN's Andrea Medina reports now, the workers' union says the closure came without warning.
I'm emotional right now. Don't want to break down. But
Daryl Smith showed up to work at the PepsiCo plant on 51st Street in back of the yards on Monday morning, just like he had for the last 29 years. But the forklift operator and union steward.
Hold on, y'all. He been there for 29 years. 29 years. That's a long time to just for somebody to say, you know what, I give up on you financially and everything. You understand? That's a long time, man.
Stewart soon learned he and 78 other workers were being let go.
We shut the plants down, get some garbage bags, get your stuff out, and leave.
PepsiCo announced that their Southwest Side facility is now closed due to what the company calls physical limitations. The more than 60-year building was used for producing and distributing beverages. Employees have described the abrupt decision as a gut-wrenching shock.
It just made it seem like they woke up yesterday, like, oh, we just gonna shut down 51st. Like, that's all, because they couldn't answer no questions. They was like, they don't know what's going on.
You think they would be bigger than this?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just messed up on the way they did it. I mean, they could have did it way better.
As if the news wasn't bad enough for the employees, they say they were escorted off the property by Chicago police officers. They indicated that.
Y'all hear that? Escorted off the property by police officers, as if they've done something wrong. Like, if you come to work saying and somebody tell you get a garbage bag, pack all your stuff up and go, and we got police escorting people. That make you feel like, whoa, wait. So they just got hit with back to back things. You see what I'm saying? But let's carry on.
That this added another layer of distress to an already tough situation.
It was kind of crazy, like, this is how y'all treat like your employees.
Teamsters Local 727 claims the plant closed without any prior warning. They say at 5:45 this morning, PepsiCo sent an email to union members detailing the plant's immediate closure. But union reps argue that violates the WARN Act, which requires employers with 75 or more full-time employees to give 60 days advance notice.
So a company that got more than 75 employees must give a 60 to 90 day notice before they tell the workers that they service is no longer needed. But did this happen? Nah, that didn't happen. They said that they came to work and they told them that they had to leave. So I'm pretty sure Pepsi finna be digging to the bottom of their pockets to support these people. And then not only that, they told them that they would help them out, help the employees out, funny but not funny. But they told the employees that they would help them out all the way till December. Until December. So after December, what's next? Let's go.
Of pending plant closures or mass layoffs.
This is the first time I've ever heard of people being told you are laid off effective immediately at this scale with no notice and really no answers of any kind.
PepsiCo released a statement acknowledging that the decision to close the 51st Street plant was difficult, but that it met all applicable legal requirements. Employees will receive their full wages and benefits through December 28th unless they resign before that date. The company also says it will work with union leaders to address the details of the closure. This unexpected shutdown has left dozens of workers facing uncertainty about their futures.
A lot of people want to retire from here. A lot of people have put their kids through school here, bought homes. So you got people living from paycheck to paycheck.
The union says there are other workers at the plants, but it's not clear what will happen to them. Nonetheless, they're determined to ensure the affected 79 employees are supported. Reporting from back of the yards, Andrea Medina, WGN News.
Okay, now, right here, y'all, I put together like a little thing from Google that I looked up, okay, to see like to see what Pepsi got their hands in. So it's in July 1986, Reynolds announced the sale of KFC to Pepsi Cola for $850 million. Around US $2.0 billion in 2020. The actual sale took place in early October for $840 million. Pepsi Company made the chain a part of its restaurant division alongside Pizza Hut and Taco Bell. So Pepsi owned KFC, Pizza Hut, Taco Bell, it ain't no telling what else they own, like, because I just only did this research, but they own they own chips, they own snacks, they own a lot of stuff. So with that being said, you know that it's more closures to come and more layoffs to come. You know what I'm saying? So that's the reason why I pull up this. Did Pepsi own KFC? Yes, they own KFC. And then if you go look up, it's a lot of KFC branches that's been getting shut down too also. But I'm pretty sure that all these restaurants that's closing down thousands of branches, they all tied into each other because, that's just my way of thinking. Like, they got Pepsi products. You understand? So if Pepsi in the bill and then I feel like Pepsi got their hand in it. You understand? But this next one, man, this right here is so sad right here, man. You can see the hurt in this man, y'all. Like, just pay attention, like, you know what I'm saying? Here we go.
For many of the workers here, like you said, they showed up to work and within, they say, just a couple of minutes asked to go home and try to very quickly find a new job.
No notice, none of that. Blindsided.
Eric Gadsden has been a Pepsi truck driver for 21 years. That was until he was notified showing up at work this morning.
21 years. This man been delivering. A truck driver, 21 years. Let's go.
That Pepsi will permanently close the 51st Street facility in Chicago, effective immediately.
I'm the sole provider in my household. And, you know, my wife has MS. My daughter's about to go to college next year. So I can't put into words what I feel right now.
Gadsden says he was just 9 years away from retirement, but now was forced to start from scratch elsewhere. A statement from the Teamsters Local 727 union, who represents the workers here, says Pepsi's late notice is in violation of the WARN Act, which requires employers with 75 or more full-time employees to provide 60 days advance notice of pending plant closures or mass layoffs, calling the decision disgusting and a disgrace.
Being 58 years old, it's like starting all over again. It's going to be hard.
Gadsden says more than 200 people work at this plant.
Now, when this man come back on, Mr. Gadsden, y'all look. Do y'all see his eyes? Like how in the first beginning when he first started the news. Now, watch his eyes as he get to talking. This is not okay, man. Like, you understand the mental of these people, man, of what they going through. 30 years, 20 years, 29 years. Man, these people been there since. A lot of people that's drinking Pepsi was born. Like, this is nonsense. But look at Mr. Gadsden eyes, man. Look at this man is in pain.
He says Pepsi has agreed to continue pay and provide benefits through the end of December, but says this experience is going to take all of his faith to get through.
My message to my coworkers is, you know, God closes one door and opens up another, and it might be better.
Now, just a couple minutes ago, we got this statement from Pepsi saying this is a more than 60-year-old building that has physical limitations. They went on to say our plans meet applicable legal requirements and we will actively work with union leadership on the details related to the closure. Now, we're told Pepsi is expecting to have a second meeting today with more employees today at 2 p.m. to tell them the news. In addition to that, the union tells us that they have proposed a meeting time with Pepsi this Wednesday.
Now, come on, y'all. Think about this, all right? They in Detroit. So you can understand where I'm finna go with this, and I don't mean anything bad, but I'm willing to bet that plant housed majority of African Americans. I'm willing to bet. Although I have never been there, I'm willing to bet. And for them to do that just like abruptly with no warnings or anything, something really need to be done. Y'all, let's pray for these families, Mr. Gadsden and the other people, you know, that's touched by this devastation. And that's what it's called. It's devastation, because now you destroy a lot of people's lives just by telling them to leave somewhere that they've been at. You didn't get the other people jobs that's been there. Y'all didn't do that. Y'all didn't say, hey, this building is going to be shut down. Y'all got 90 days. Y'all didn't do that. So, with that being said, prayers for these families, y'all, because they really need it. And I will ban Pepsi. I ain't never been a Pepsi drinker, no way. So, therefore, everybody need to boycott Pepsi. I'm Gregory Williams, checking out from Raw Radio 513. Please subscribe, like, comment, and share.